This is a pole lantern. Has 3 lights on it, 110 volts, and it has extra instructions included inside, and we're going to follow how to hook up the photocell, which is very important. If you want to bypass it, it's very easy as well. We're going to unwrap everything and show you what it looks like inside the box and make this build very easy for you to follow. If you don't have electric outside and you want to hook it up anyway, you can do so, and we'll show you how to run an extension cord and other ways to hook up. The instruction guide, very simple and easy to follow. The wiring diagram, all the whites and all the reds, you're going to follow along how to hook up, and I'll show you exactly how to install this. The template that has 3 holes that you're going to need a hammer drill, and the center where your AC wiring comes out. Your accessory box, it has a white wire, 3 anchors, nuts and bell nuts with washers, 3 top hats that have screws or bolts that screw on the very top of your lantern, a wrench, a bolt, and 5 wire nuts. On the top of the package will be 1 bar, your second bar. Underneath will be your main base, your lantern, and in the box, a bulb, the old-fashioned Edison light bulb, 110 VAC. We could take the bulb, place it to the side, or we could place it into the unit. Now you're one step all completed. And last but least, the photocell sensor. And this is red, black, and white lead. You're going to hook up your lantern and AC too. On the main base pole, this pole here, you have some screws. They take a Phillips head, and they're very simple to attach together, every piece. The 3 lanterns are going to go to the photocell. The 3 poles are going to go to the pole. And you don't want to lose any pieces. What I'm going to do for the first install is I'm going to take the little tops, match up the hole. Take your time. If you run into trouble, take a step back and look at the instructions once again. I want to work smart. I may want to hook up the lights first to the photocell. And I may take this right to the base where I'm going to install. So this way I don't have a lot of weight, and then put everything together. Those are my options. I grab a simple Phillips screwdriver. It don't have to be a power tool. And I simply, take this off like so. I take the center pole. I match up the holes like for like. It slides right over. I look for the hole and I place on. And I repeat for the other two. And I get them on and I snug them down. Make yourself more comfortable. Bring everything down to the floor's level now. And this goes on the very top and screws on. I stand 6 feet tall, and this is about 6 feet tall right now. We have a lantern pole that is going to be up to 7 feet tall. Let me direct your attention to the table, because that's where we're going to work now on the 3 lanterns and the photocell. We're going to connect everything together. Use the tool or get yourself a crescent or an open wrench to make your life a little easier. On the top are 2 Phillips screws. You're going to take them off. Inside is going to be a black lead that you may not be able to get through from the inside. As you can see, I'm trying to show you. As I snake it down and pull it through, we are not missing a nut. They only supply one with the lock washer that goes to the top because of the wiring that's going to go through the bottom hole like so. Each one you're going to snake through. You're going to place on. And in the top, you're going to try your best to get on your lock washer and your nut. I'm sorry if my fingers are in the way. You're going to grab the best tool that you have, which is the supply tool to tighten down. Take your time and lock it down. You're going to repeat the same thing for lamp number 2. and lamp number 3. A 9/16 is the correct tool, open wrench that you can get in here. When everything is on, please place back the top cover. 100% certain you don't need to get into the top. Lock down. Turn upside down or to the side, whichever way you are comfortable in working. You got a lot of leads to work with now. You need to take the additional white lead and add it into the picture. With the paper, screw 3 black and 1 red wire together. Light, 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 photocell. Cap it off. Screw 5 white wires together. 1, 2, 3 of the light, the photocell, and the loose wire. Cap it off with a wire nut. You should have the black from the photocell, which is the load, and your white coming off of the existing of all the lights in the photocell as one. You're going to put this now into the pole and install. If you need to take your pole apart because you can't snake the leads or know how to get it through, here's a little trick. Take some string, take the anchor weight, make a knot, take the string, put through the top hole, and pull through, and you're able to now work it all on. Carefully slide all the leads through and join the lantern socket. You're going to lift up and start to twist the bottom of the pole, not the top, the bottom. Hold the top and lock it all down. Congratulations, you installed the pole lantern. All you have to do now is go hook up your electric, drill your holes, and put the bolts and anchors all into place. Like I said, I stand 6 feet tall. This is almost 7 feet in height. It is a very elegant and lovely looking pole lantern. They come in many shapes and sizes and designs. As you can see, we have another lantern in the front that has an AC receptacle, a little bit different, of the same company, with the tops of open glass. Very beautiful, either one you have. And this one, we're going to go back over here. We're going to do our best to do some alignments and place it right about there. Because of the ground may not be level, this and that, it's going to be a lot of work for you to handle and take care of. So let's go drill, wire up, and show you how to get that done. We're ready to install our lantern right over here. We have our template in place. I marked everything down. Use the anchors you want to supply, or use the original ones if you have the height that you need. I'm setting in mine. On the bottom you get enough AC electrical line. If you need to extend it or hook it up to your existing lines, you put the caps on color for color. When using these anchors, you want this above the concrete, the washer, the lock washer, then the nut, and then the bell nut goes above the base. The pole lantern is successfully hooked up, all the screws are on, the AC is hooked up. Not going to come on until you basically do your best to cover the sensor the best you can. It comes on, dusk to dawn, and then when dawn comes, they're going to shut off automatically. And we'll show you what this looks like in the evening hours when this is all lit up. A maximum of 100-watt bulbs, 3 of them. The evening hour has come. The photocell sensor lights the lantern on. You have 3 100-watt bulbs, the Edison light bulbs. They're replaceable and they're 110 volts. This is the lantern. We'll give you a nice close-up look at the pole lantern. lit up at night time. You see the photocell sensor, dusk to dawn, they will come on. It is nice and bright. It gives a nice accent of light. It's elegant. It dresses up your landscape, your property. If you put these in the backyard, by the gazebo, by your front, anywhere where you need to have a pole lantern put at. These lanterns do a great job lighting up your property. I hope you enjoy this pole lantern review, and thank you very much for viewing.